Previously on DTF.
There's been further development with the Sausage Strangler serial murder case.
He said if we went out and we filmed the TSTV promotional Halloween video, then he would cover one of the holes.
Ale fajne kostumy! Ubiorę ten, jak was zabijam.
I will beat the Soul EP.
Now, the powers that be left me in charge, and we're gonna film this thing, and we're gonna film it good.
Oh no. No, it can't be you. It can't.
What?
Yeah, you have a vagina.
Put him with the others.
There you go.
It'll be fine. Just okay. Station manager, sir. Ian, or station manager, Ian, sir.
Hey DTF guys. What's up? So the Marishka guys stopped killing everybody. You know, you opened your arms back up to him, let him back in the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Yeah. Listen. We lost all of our equipment, and if it's possible for us to maybe get more money to buy some more, that'd be great.
Right. No, but you know, your producers, Benny and Danny, they're real smart guys. You know, they could probably come up with a nice creative way to make some money.
Yeah, we tried talking to them about that, but they just told us to crawl up out of their asses.
Yeah, and I remember Danny mentioned something about money from when the syndication rights were sold, so I figured maybe I'd take the reins and maybe we could take advantage of the dozens of dollars that we earn from that.
Yeah, if you talk to your show's accountant about that, that could probably work.
We have an accountant? Yes? We're here with the show.
Oh, Capital Cineform?
No, down to film.
You must be mistaken. I'm the accountant for Capital Cineform.
That is our show. The name was changed to Down to Film. We're here to withdraw the syndication money that you got.
Oh, well, let me just look that up in my books. Oh, it appears that your account balance is 0. The funds are automatically being funneled into an off-floor account.
Off floor? Who would set that up? Why is it being transferred?
I'm afraid I don't have that information. You'll have to check with the off-floor accountant.
There's an off-floor accountant.
Where can we find this guy?
This guy's been on break for 2 hours. It's not even lunch. Let's just get out of here.
Now let's just give him a couple more minutes.
What can I help you with?
You're a douche.
Why didn't you just help us out with the off-floor account thing earlier so we didn't have to stand outside for 2 hours?
It's not my job.
Yes, it is.
Well, it wasn't at the time.
Fine. We're here now, so who has our money?
Oh, well, let's just have a look-see. I'm sorry. Slow computer. I've a restless spirit. It's all the general enhancement ads. Oh, here we go. I am not at liberty to divulge that information to you.
Even from us? What if we brought in Benny or Danny?
They're the show's current executive producers.
Oh, no, not even that.
So there's no way for us to get our money?
If the account holder gives you special permission, I can give you access to the account.
And you won't tell us who that is?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. We need to regroup with the crew and figure this out. Thanks for your help.
Hey, just keep in mind that whoever made the account would have at one point had to have the authority to do so.
Hey, get out of here! Go away!
Okay, welcome back to another episode of Merrick's Editing Corner. Hopefully the audio this time is a little bit better, and we'll have a little bit more time to experiment. So, let's jump right in and open up a new Premiere Pro project. Alrighty, we'll do the same steps as last time. New project, we don't have to name it anything specific. I'll just send it to the desktop right now. Okie dokie, nothing special here, just flying through everything. And we are here at the beginning of our editing adventure. Now, let's start by just opening up a clip. So we're going to go to File, Import, and there's more than one way to do this. Let's see, let's go to the episode we're working on right now. How meta is that? We can go to Video, Card 1, and we can get some footage. Let's get these couple of clips. Now what I just did, going to File and stuff, you can achieve the same thing by, on the Project tab here, just anywhere within it, double clicking, and it'll open up the import window and you can navigate like that. And when you pull these clips in, it just gives you some basic information like their name. You get little color labels that can really come in handy if you have a complex project. It gives you the frame rate of the files and some metadata that I don't really ever use, but professionally it does come in handy. Now, you can create different looks for however you prefer to look at your clips, however you prefer to look at them like this, which is how I do it just because it's more concise and compact. Or you can have thumbnails. And the cool thing about thumbnails in the latest versions of Premiere are that if you scrub over them from left to right, it actually scrubs through the file so you actually see the take, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. And you have this little slider here so you can make everything bigger or smaller, just so it's easier to see. Alrighty, now let's take one of these files right here. I just clicked it, and if you click and drag right here, you can drag it into the timeline. So here we are in the timeline, and we have our little clip. And as you can see, the clip is blue, the video and audio. And that is because its label is made blue. Now we can change this, oops, sorry. This can be changed. So then if you have a bunch of clips and you want to categorize them in a specific way, then you can color code them. Now, down here on the sequence timeline, we have some things that we might be interested in right now. First, we have the slider that lets you slide across time in the timeline. Pretty simple and self-explanatory. And here we have several video and audio tracks. Now, depending on what non-linear system you're working with, the rules sometimes differ. For example, in Premiere, whichever clip is at the very top, that's the one that you're going to be seeing. Meaning the topmost clip is the one that's visible in the preview and ultimately in your project. So if I pull in another video clip right here and set it and just drag it underneath this one, only this one is visible because it's on top of this one. So topmost gets priority. Now in some other nonlinear systems, it's the other way around, where the bottommost one is the visible one. Now that's just because they think that video 1, that's the first track, meaning it's the most important one, where in Premiere it's just more, I feel a little more intuitive because the one that's on top is the one that's visible. So I think that makes sense. So let's put these back there where they were. And here you can see that video 1 and audio 1 are shaded a little different color of grade than the rest. That's because they're activated. That's just what I call it. I don't know what the real term is, but all I know is if you click on these, you can actually deactivate them. And you can do any arrangement you want. There's no limit or anything like that. And what this lets you do is, for example, if I use I'm just going to use a Control C or Control X to cut. If I paste it with Control V, the audio and video are going to go to the track that's activated. See, like that. See, it went to 1 and 1. Now if I do it again and I deselect these and I go to Audio 2 and Video 2, and then I cut and paste, see, they go to these two. So when you have a really complex project and you have a bunch of clips all over the place like this, and you want to paste one, let's say like right here, but you don't want it to accidentally paste over another clip, then you get to use these little activation thingies to basically tell Premiere, this is where I want the video I'm going to be pasting to go, and stuff like that. Also, when you use other shortcuts, for example, we'll get into this later, but we have the razor tool, which lets you actually cut a clip in two, and I'm just going to use the shortcut for that. When I use the shortcut Control K for the razor tool, it's going to cut every clip where this timeline marker is, but only on the activated tracks. So if I do Control K, see, this clip with its audio gets cut up into two different clips. Now, if I undo that and I deselect the audio one, and I do it again, you see that only the video portion was cut up because that's the only one that was activated. So this gives you some control and autonomy when you're editing and you want to be a little more precise. Okay, now let's clean this up again. You can just click and drag to move clips back and forth anywhere you want. And as you can see, the audio and the video tracks are different sizes. They're different thicknesses. You can see the thumbnail here. And you can't see the waveform of the audio file, but that's an easy fix. You can see all these little triangular arrows right here. And if you just click those, it toggles the expansion of each track. So right now, usually there would be a waveform here, but because it was recorded on a Zoom, you can't really see much detail right here in the waveform file. But if we ramp it up, let's say 50, see, now you can see the waveform, even though it's crazy and it would peak like crazy, but that's what it is. There it is. There's some other things here, little buttons you might be interested in, like these little eyeballs and these little speakers. Obviously, if you select or deselect those, that basically mutes or mutes the audio or the video. So if I click on the little eyeball to make it disappear, I basically make that video track invisible. And if I click on the audio track, then I will make I will mute that entire track. I can also click right here in this empty space, and it creates these little locks, and it grays out the entire track, and that just locks the track, meaning if you're happy with something, or if you're afraid that you're going to mess something up and you don't want to accidentally do something, then you can just lock that entire track, and then you won't be able to do anything by clicking or using any tools. It's not responsive. It only starts responding again once you deselect that little lock. Alright, those were some really quick basics when it comes to the sequence timeline. Well, next time, hopefully we'll start getting into each individual panel and going over all the little features within it. This has been Merrick's Editing Corner. See you guys later.
Okay, so unless we find out who created that account, we can't have our money.
Well, why don't we just go back there and show that guy who's boss? I mean, at the end of the day, he is our accountant.
Let's not jump the gun and alienate yet another entity at this station. We've got a bad enough rap as it is, but with the growing death toll of volunteers.
The account said that only someone with authority could have made the account in the first place, so why don't we just talk to the past showrunners, see if they know anything.
I like that idea. Who can we contact?
Oh, many. There's Dalton, Jessica, No, Connor's dead. Herbie, Kelly, the list goes on, man.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's get started.
If only you were here, Connor. You know, to tell people how wrong they are and how right I am.
Ja potrafię zwrócić ludzi ze śmierci.
Not now, Mareshki, damn! Trying to have a moment here. God. Here, let's watch this short. Just like old times.
Really? Really, that's great. Hey, guys, surgery went well. My grandmother's gonna be fine.
We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Really? Because it seems to me that we've been missing the big picture here.
What do you mean?
Think about it. There exists this separate account that only one person knew about. And for how long only that one person and that accountant knows. I mean, Seems to me that someone's been trying to sneak our money out from under us.
Whoa, no, we're not about to start some sort of witch hunt.
I think she's right.
No, she's not right, okay? Everyone, just get back to work on contacting people. We'll have this figured out by the end of the day. And you, don't stir up trouble. And Jake.
Yeah.
Hold on the fort. I'm gonna go do something I should have done from the very beginning and find Benny and Danny, wherever the hell they are.
I'm sick of waiting. That accountant's got all the answers. All I gotta do is shake him up. And I know just who can help me.
What do you know?
What do you know?
More than you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Bet you don't know who the DTF account holder is.
Yes, I do. It's... No. I will not fall victim to your juvenile ways. You have no right to this information. I mean, sure, the existence of the account affects the show and its crew members, so its crew asking me for the information is completely reasonable. But I must do what I'm right. I must do what I'm bound to. It's what's right. Even though, I guess, what's morally right about the job and what's morally right by the laws of society are two completely different things. Curses!
Do it! Tell them! Stick it to the man! They don't pay you enough anyway!
But is it the right thing to do?
Yes, it is the right thing. You should tell them.
But I don't know. I feel like it would weigh heavy on my conscience.
Did somebody say conscience?
Danny, where have you been? There's this problem that we need to...
Shh! Yeah, don't worry about it. Benny and me got it covered. We're cooking and selling some high-profile stuff to generate money for the show. It's gonna work great. So get lost. You're too square for me to be seen with.
I'm not square.
Oh yeah? Care to, purchase some maroonies?
It's a brownie.
To the untrained eye, yes. But the tinges of red around the corners indicate the secret ingredient. My own, specially made.
Damn it! You can't sell to your own crew. How do you expect to make money? It's fiscally irresponsible.
Guys, there's this off-floor account with our syndication money in it. Do you know who it belongs to?
Wait, a what? This is the first we've heard about that.
Guys, I was just talking with the last EPs, and neither Jessica nor Dalton know anything about this. Nobody does.
You're sure that was everyone?
Everyone.
Not Connor.
Guys, we figured it out. It's Connor.
You're too late. Celeste shook the account man.
What?
Then she came and told us.
All this time, we've been remembering him as a leader when he was nothing but a thief. And now he's dead and we can't even access the account, our money. Even in death, he's screwing us over.
Well, where are they now?
Off to desecrate his grave.
What? No, they're not.
We've got to stop her. Hey, they're right by the elevator. Hey, stop!
No.
Okay. What? She said no.
Celeste and Connor were good friends. With this kind of betrayal, she won't be happy until she takes her revenge or we get all of our money.
We'll get our money, okay? Mareshki, you can summon the dead, right? You say it all the time.
I never said that.
No, Mareshki, come on. Summon Connor Crew Spirit here right now, okay? And Jake, go get the account man and hurry.
I can't find the maintenance guy. He's on break.
I know why you're calling. You can't stop us. We know it was Connor.
Okay, just give us a little time. We're summoning Connor Crew Spirit. We're gonna get that money.
Alright, come on, move it.
Yeah, sure. You've got as long as this elevator holds out.
And with this, I achieve inner peace. Oh, hey guys.
Connor's dead?
Nobody tells me.
Were you busy?
Well, no. I mean, I just spent the last 5 months meditating in an empty void to try to find fulfillment in my soul. But no, I guess not.
Elevator.
Open.
I want it open. Pressing the button and nothing's happening.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. I made that account back when the show was having its 100th episode. I hired a marching band as a big surprise. It was my grand gesture of love for the show. The only way to get it without ruining the surprise was to create the off-floor account in secret. But then I got so wrapped up in executive producing, I completely forgot about it. I spent every cent on that marching band. I didn't think I'd ever make it back. That's all it was. That's all it was, I swear.
I believe you.
I hereby relinquish all funds back to DTF, and I want to cancel the off-floor account, Rod.
Okay, I mean, my name's not Rod, but
It's just, Rod, I command thee. Do it.
Rod!
I said okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
It's my life! It's my life! It's a free country!
Turned out alright in the end.
Hey, I never saw my funeral. I trust it was decent, tasteful.
Yeah.
Good, good.
I guess everything that is well.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get this one.
Here you are.
This is it, guys. Our hard-earned dozens.
I believe you mean my hard-earned dozens? My services don't come cheap, you know.
Wait, no. Celeste, what is she doing?
That's right. Fight each other, you